and his name shall be called Prince of Peace. I like peace, but some days it's just hard to come by. Some days everybody around you is fighting, either directly fighting with another person or even indirectly fighting with the whole world. Don't you cross me on a bad day. I can fight along with the rest of them. Lives can be full of strife if we're not actively pursuing peace. And that's just on a small scale. On the large scale, there's countries and cultures. Usually princes and peace, they don't go very well together. Princes wage war. It's what they do. It's a part of their normal everyday study. Their normal experience as rulers of nations in conflict with one another over resources and borders and ideas. It's the poor men and women and children who pray for world peace. And that wasn't any different in ancient Israel. Both individual homes and the nation at large were full of conflict. Sometimes they were fighting with smaller nations around them and sometimes threatened by the larger empires just beyond. And when the Assyrian Empire invaded and conquered Israel, well, you can't say the conquered Israelites had peace then. They were deported and dispersed, and they found no peace in foreign lands. So the promise of a Prince of Peace, that must have been much desired. Yes, send us a prince to rule on David's throne, like King David, victorious in war. Except, no, not like King David. For while, yes, he was victorious in war, his household was full of strife. We need a Prince of Peace to rule, not only the nation, but also our homes and our hearts. We need a Prince of Peace who conquers not only the national enemies, but spiritual enemies who trouble and oppress our souls. And even more, we need a Prince who can broker peace between our rebellious souls and the God we're at war with in our own rebellion. And we have this Prince of Peace. For Jesus has come to reconcile ourselves to God, so we're no longer at war with him. And he has come to deliver us from evil, so our spiritual enemies may no longer hold dominion over us. And also he will return. He will sit on the throne of David and rule the nations. But today, he may rule already. He rules in our homes and in our hearts. Jesus, my Prince